So here we have my opening page for TeamXing. It's very simple to sign in. You only need your email and a password in the beginning to get access to the tool. So let's go ahead and type mine. You can also use Google, Facebook, and now with the Apple iOS version, you can use the Apple ID. Once we sign it, it takes you directly to the front page where there are 3 different categories you can use: the recently added, the lowest price, and the highest price. So if I click on the lowest price, you can see that very inexpensive items pop up. And for us, that's the best feature in searching out items that are for free. So we recommend that users, if they want to give something away, they at least cover for the lowest cost of freight, which would be your flat rate freight package from US Postal. You can also just simply search by your club. If, for instance, the club Toluca was in the descriptive information of the item, which I don't think there is anything in here under that, but you could search by the name Toluca and find out whether or not something, oh, there we go, a Toluca jersey, for instance. If I clear that search, everything just goes back to normal. Something else I can do, I can use the filters here to search by teams. So when you're associated with a team and you post an item, which is something we recommend for all users, is to actually add a team to their profile, you can search to see what other members of your team have actually loaded as part of the fundraiser or are selling. And you can enter your team simply by adding in the name at the top. In this case, we want to use, let's say, Oregon Youth Soccer Association, since I know there's quite a few things currently listed for this club. I apply the filter, and now all the things that are going to offer a donation to the Oregon Youth Soccer Club are listed here. And this is what it looks like when you open something up. It shows that 20% of the donation will go to the Oregon Youth Soccer. I'll just hit the back bucket. Down at the bottom menu, we made this as simple as possible to use. When you find an item or you want to see what your particular messages have been from a variety of different sources, you can click on your message board. And this is just like your typical messenger type platform. So all of the different messages for whatever purpose have arrived at this particular location. When you're browsing an item and you want to see or message, you would scroll this down. It's difficult for me on using the app to scroll down, but you would use your finger to then scroll down, and you can see that here I could click on the seller and message that seller. Baskets, typical basket. My basket happens to be empty, and here's my profile. So as a user, you can enter as much information as you'd like. It's not required until you actually buy something or someone buys from you. You would want to enter your general information. You don't have to include your telephone number. And your default addresses for shipping and billing should be added before you ship items, and also when you sell something, obviously for delivery purposes. This here is your offline button. If you want to go offline, you would click this button here to take yourself out of the application. On selling now, I can click on that and I can see all the active products in my menu. So I have 59 items that I currently have posted under my personal name that I'm selling. Here are my sold items. So this tells you that I've delivered something on September 9th, $15 racing gloves. And then as I move over, I can see orders. And I would use my finger to scroll this screen left. There's a couple of more features here. It's difficult, again, for me. I have to hold the button down and move it over, but You can see that I have a review, and then here are my teams associated with my profile. This just makes it easy for me or for others to take a look at which teams I would be associated with, or when I'm selecting products for sale, I can then choose an item and then make that donation to them very easily. When you want to sell an item, and here's the feature that I thought would be helpful for you. As you receive new donations, any one of your employees can enter into your profile as an organization, and this is your very quick addition button. So unlike going to a website and then rolling through and signing in, and once your profile is open, and you're using your phone anyways to take a picture and then pass it over to your home computer, or your particular office computer, and then you're uploading and going through the whole process of adding something, for instance, to eBay. In this case, you just click on the sell button, click on the picture, go to your gallery, or use your camera. You then select your button. I'm going to go ahead and choose, let's see if I can get my right gallery up, images, samples. I'm just going to pick a mountain scene here. Go ahead and accept it. And then we can go to the next steps. I would add in the title, test. I can choose the brand. I can actually add any brand I want here. In this case, I'm going to use the word generic, but I could type in a brand. It's automatically added to the application when that happens. Category, I would pick my category. Let's just say all sports, apparel, and clothing. Gender neutral. And again, I can't necessarily, let's see if I can scroll this up. I can. Let's see, condition is very difficult on the computer, as I've mentioned. Used, confirm. These attributes are specific to each product. So in this case, we don't have a size for the item that I've selected. In footwear, for instance, different sizes would apply. In apparel, different sizes would apply. Colors, you can have a choice of the different primary color in the uniform kit, or primary color in the shoe or clothing item. Quantities available. You can add attributes as well. So your price here would be, let's say $7.50 for the item, just to cover the cost of freight. People often ask, well, what if I want to give it away for free? You can. I would add something to the comments at the end here, just to make sure that you let people know that you will give this away for free if they can pick it up, and then there would be no transaction in the application process, but in fact, you have the opportunity to give this away for free. Just say, call me for free local pickup and donation. That would be something you could do. Again, the application, as we've made this for social benefit, TeamXing will never cancel or remove an individual for their desire to give something away for free. Okay, and then we hit the next step. And here's where we select our team for donation. So I could either enter a team name in, or I can simply select from my list of teams. In this case, I want to look for my Oregon Youth Soccer profile team here. There we go. And I would enter the percentage value, up to 100% of the value of the product. And then I just hit the sell button, and that's how I would publish the item. You'll see that the item comes up on the home screen. As I go back to home, it'll show that item back on the screen. And for me to unpublish this item, if I sell it, or if I was to give it away for free, very simple. I go back to my profile, and I swipe it left, and I hit unpublish. That's simple. That's the simplicity of the app. We built it this way, again, so just about anybody can use it. We did not build a home computer version of this app, principally because we feel like our target audience is more likely to use a cell phone. However, we're in the process of building a full institutional version of this application on a website, an e-commerce site. That should be done Q1 of 2021. It is geared towards the store and institution like yourself for fast and quick uploads, meaning you can integrate catalog information, upload via an FTP, provide much more data at an instant, and then control your own website and your own application via a particular vendor admin password-based access.